Hi YouTube, sorry about that. My alarms went off and then I had to go to my kid's school. So I'm just kind of hoping to pick up where I left off with my last video. I was talking about weighing daily, and that just is what works for me at this point the best. I use an app called Happy Scale, and that basically takes your trend and it kind of tells you what you've lost for the week and what your average for the week is. So it basically tells you what your average weight loss is and kind of what it takes all the I don't know the math, but it takes all the numbers and figures out what exactly you weigh. So right now, that based on my daily weights says that I weigh like 178.5. But like I said, the scale this morning was 178.2. I'm not as concerned about a number per se at this point. It does freak me out, I'm not gonna lie, about the whole bounce back idea. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Something that I have definitely learned on this journey is that your surgeon can kind of predict what your goal weight number is, but your body is really who's in charge of this journey. And what you decide to do with this amazing tool that you've been given, whether it's the correct sleeve, whether it's bypass, whether it's a DS, whatever you have chosen for your tool, what you choose to do with that outside of just nutrition is what's going to ultimately take you to where you want to go. So for me, as far as a number per se, I would like to get to 157. Will my body do that? I don't know. I'm 42. I've had 2 children. I've had extensive health history, brain tumor. I've had a massive brain surgery. I've had a stroke. I've had some pretty serious surgeries. So, I don't know. But here's what I do know. I do know that I love running right now. And I do know that there are some things on my bucket list that are more important to me than a number on the scale. For example, running a 5K for a little girl. I've been working on running a 5K since 2012 for a little girl named Molly, and I talked about that in a different video. So I'm working on that right now, and I'm been running on the treadmill because it's so silly cold here. It has been in Chicago. And now I'm transitioning outside because the weather's getting nicer. I didn't realize that I can't run for 30 minutes like I can on a treadmill outside just yet. So I've had to back that app way up, and it's probably going to take me all summer to get through that, but you better believe that I'm going to do it. So that's something on my bucket list. Yeah. So I haven't decided about other things just yet. I'm going to put maybe a list together and do a future video. But at this point, I am 1 year post-op today with an amazing surgeon out of Dayton, Ohio named Dr. David Schumacher. Love him. And I will continue to follow up with him. I'm not sure what his course of follow-up is after 1 year. My husband thinks it's like 1 year, 18 months, 2 years, 24, or I don't know exactly. He said that he could do skin removal around my stomach. And that's something I'm going to talk to him about at 1 year. I don't know that I want to do it so soon. Ultimately, I'd like to get to goal, which for me has been 157. If I get to 150 or 165, 160, 165, definitely going to need some skin help. Yeah. So I've got some questions for him on Friday, and I'm trying to think. I did take some notes to talk about, but I think for now, what I really want let's see. Yeah, what I just really want to document for 1 year post-op is that it's so important as a newbie, as a person searching out weight loss surgery, that you fully trust, feel confident in your surgeon, that that person has some history with other success stories, that they have a solid program, that they have a dietitian on board, that they have a good education program, that they have an exercise person that you can talk to, because exercise is definitely a key, in my opinion, to being successful at this. That they have a psychiatrist or a psychologist, someone that you can talk through some mental health issues, because that is such a huge component of this journey. And then I would highly recommend figuring out how you can document your successes and your along the way, motivate yourself and look back. I mean, I'm looking back on videos on my YouTube channel that, quite honestly, I forgot about this YouTube channel, but I'm looking back from, like, I was just a few months after this sleeve that I had done, and I was like, had just lost 65 pounds, and I mean, I still was a chunk, but I had forgotten about some of those pictures, and so I'm glad that I put it out there. And so that's really been the driving motivator for me to update this channel. I have no idea if anybody's going to watch it. It's okay if you don't. But I just want to put out there, primarily for myself, when I look back a year from now, 5 years from now, where I'm sitting today. And today I feel very happy, very thankful that I can be active with my kids. I can sit out on the back porch and just enjoy life. And that's something I haven't done for a really, really long time. So for my 1 year post-op, I'm feeling pretty great. Yeah, so that's it for today. I will post some more bucket list things that I want to accomplish. But let me know that you're watching. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.